But I'm happy to see everybody come out, and everybody that's the support on this has been really great, really amazing. We have all our weights over here. I'll say they all have, you've probably seen them, the names, the agency, the end of watch date, and the cause of death, and then a picture with their agency patch on one side. So whenever y'all put these in your bag, take a look at who you have. Read a little bit about them. Over here I have their bios. It tells about what they were doing, the call they were responding to, you know, that they left behind a wife and 3 kids. They have a family. These are real people. These are, I think movies have really kind of destroyed everybody's idea of what cops are. Because you see the bad guys show up and they just start taking out security guards, the cops, like they're nothing. And so people come to these calls and we're just a cop. You know, these are just law enforcement, no big deal. You know, but they forget. So part of one of my missions with this was to, I guess, humanize the badge a little bit. Bridge that gap between law enforcement and the civilian world. Let them know that they've got stories just like we do. I know it's been explained many times, but we got 1 pound per officer and 1 mile per officer. This leg is going to be 22 miles. The way I want this is going to be a team strategy, so I know not everybody can do 22 miles. So work as a team, figure out who if you want to, just some ideas, figure out who your faster ruckers are that can pace together, and see who your slower ones are and they can pace together. Go in shifts. If a slower team can go for an hour while the faster team takes a rest, and then whenever they've reached their limit, swap out and keep the pace going. My only rule is that all these weights, every one of these officers stay in a ruck on the ground. So nobody rides in the truck. Y'all can ride in the truck, but these guys don't ride in the truck. They all get their miles. So if you have to swap out, if you have to take a break while you're walking, bring your bag around to the front, and whatever you got to do, keep walking, keep moving, and transfer the weights to somebody else. And along with that weights, I know it's going to be difficult while you're doing multiple things, but with these bios, if you get a chance, because I got folders here for each one of them, I want y'all to grab a few, preferably if we have time, see if you can grab the one that matches the weight that you're going to pick up. And if you get a chance while you're going, pull your folder out and read the bio. Get to know the person that's in their bag. Make it personal, because we do these, I've been to memorial runs and stuff like that, and it's not personal. You run your race, you get your medal, you go home. You know, there's nothing to it. Who did you really do it for? It's like, well, today we're doing this for Chief of Police Stephen DeSario. End of watch was May 12th, 2017. He died by gunfire. So each one of these are very important, and I want to make sure that each one of them get the respect that they deserve. So I want this to be it's a real memorial event, not just we going for a ruck. So think about who you got, remember who you have, learn a little bit about who's in your pack. So that covers